Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Today's quick video is about there is one saying actually sell in May and go away like that. So even actually my portfolio also corrected from last few days because mostly I am also invested into mid cap companies. That's why there's a correction. I thought of making this quick video. There is also saying in US and also famously in Western countries sell in May and go away like that. Just I wanted to give you the reasons whether it's also applicable to our Indian market or what are the reasons for the even the market is getting corrected like that. Yeah, let's quickly start. First thing is this is the data about FIIs which have actually offloaded almost like 23 crores of 23,000 crores of money from last six session of May. So this also kind of relate to the saying sell in May and go away like that. Just why that's why I thought of making this quick video. Yeah. So this is the reason also why the people say that. If you see the data from 1970 till 2023, this is US Dow index. So always between May and October, the returns are very less. So we can see here the S&P 500 also is given just 1.6 returns, 1.6% returns, and Dow also is given 0.7% returns, and Nasdaq as well also given 2.9% returns between May and October. This is the data is continuous data between 1970 and 2023. So this also gives the reason that okay, you can sell it and you can enter it back actually. Uh, Enter it back, November. November to April. I think this is the period where there are great returns, and if you can also sell it in May and you can buy it back in October or November. I think that's why also people. Another reason is also once the summer is starting, I think people will also want to do a lot of vacation. That's why they will come into cash. Unless like India, where we don't get the at least the private sector and all, there is no concept of retirement benefit and all. But in kinds of Western countries, most of the countries, even the private companies or private company employees also contribute some money to the pension. They will also get the pension as well once they retire. Because of that, actually, there is no concept of saving the money for the retirement and for the kids and all those things. All those things will not be there. That's why most of the people, they will try to spend the money in the summer. That's why I think most of the people also sell it in May. So this is about this one. And another thing is whether it's also true for Indian market. It's not entirely true. As I said, actually, as you can see, 2022 also this has given this much returns, and in most of the months also it is even given good returns. That's why I think you should not consider that sell in May and go away into Indian market. So, what could be the reasons for the market fall? I think particularly in the mid cap and small cap that I try to give the reasons here. These are also, I mean, taken it from different, financial newspapers and all. So one is market is at all-time high. As you know, if the market is all-time high, there are no new ideas for the HNIs as well as FIIs to invest. And most of the even if you search yourself, try to find a company which has got a price to earnings ratio less than 10, you don't find anything. Even you know. Even mutual funds and all, they are also finding it difficult to enter into the good buys. So because of that, market is all time high. You don't know when it will correct, right? Definitely it's kind of a cycle. It will go up and go down like that. It will never go in one direction. That's why there is a reason it has to correct. uh, that's also one reason. I think that's why small cap and mid cap are the people have started selling it. And second thing is IUS bond yields. So 10-year yield is at 4.7% now. So if you keep the money in bank accounts in most of the Western countries, they don't give you any returns. Even you need to pay the money for the bank account to maintain the account. That's why if it is they're already getting 4.7%, that is a risk free. If they are investing in US bond, if they're getting 4.7, that's already great return. That's why there is no need for them to take a risk of investing into other countries like India or China. That's also one reason I think people have already started selling because US bond yields already paying, I mean, getting good returns now. Another reason is actually there is a volatility index in India. It is currently climbing almost like 11th straight sessions it has climbed. Now it has become almost like 18.2. So if the volatility index high means there is a good chance that actually the market will come down. That's also one reason I think people are also selling. Another one is outperformance of Chinese market. If you see the PE ratio of the overall market of Chinese and Hong Kong markets, they're very very cheap. It's just a price to earning ratio of 10. But India is almost double than that, almost 21 or 22. That is the PE ratio of the overall Indian market. That means definitely this is very very expensive. It should come back, 17 or 15. That should be the where the normal PE ratio should be there for the Indian market. Another thing is, federation rate cut, which is not happening actually. That's what even the recent meeting where they had, there also they did not reduce the, interest rate. They said actually inflation is still, not yet come down below two. I think that's what the US, uh, federal government is saying. That's why they did not, reduce the repo rate. Even if you see in India also, RBI also actually saying there is high inflation. That's why they also not reducing the repo rate. Currently, it is at 6.5 or something. That's why I mean, if this rate is interest rate is not reduced, then I think yeah, that's also one reason I think market will fall. If the reduction happens, then there is a good chance that banking stocks and all they can make more money and then it can go up. Another reason is actually local Lok Sabha election result is coming on June 6th or something. Even though it is almost certain that Modi will come back to power, since it has because of that news, the market has already gone up so much to all-time high. So even if the result comes positively and BJP wins with a majority, the market will not go up so much because it's already factored in actually at the current all-time high status. So that's also one reason I think some of the HNIs don't want to take risk. It could surprise or some result may come like that. I think they are also selling and coming back to the cash. I think these are all the main reasons why the market is getting corrected. So as I showed you earlier, I think the sell in May and go away is not entirely true. You should not get into that kind of saying, and you should not sell your stocks. If you are holding it, keep holding it. So you also try to keep some cash so that if the market comes down more, you can also buy more. I think this is what my suggestion. So if you're liking my content, please subscribe and also like it. If you like it, I think YouTube also suggests to other people. Thanks for now. Bye.